We'll deal with
Hello everyone, my name is BWHComics. Welcome to the continuing Let's Play of Paranormasight. Woo.
Oh, woo! We are here to continue the playthrough of Paranormasight. The sights, the sounds, the mysteries, the foot-washing mansion.
It's the first recording. Yes, it's the first recording Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. I just randomly thought today I should start this way.
So, this is definitely the voice of an NPC that I stole from my DM, Reno. Shout out to Reno. His name is Arrow. He speaks in constant woo because of a magical curse that was bestowed upon him. He is a magical bard who knows a lot of the lore of these lands.
Arrow. He's baby.
Yes, and he also appears in the Sages campaign that I am running with Chloe and a few other friends.
I love a bard stuck saying woo all the time.
Yes, that is basically Arrow.
Ooh, ooh, woo, ooh, ooh, woo.
If it's not obvious, I am once again joined by the amazing KelciDComics and Chloe, and cocomomoart. I'm giggling too much.
You mean to tell me that you're already in hysterics? A woo?
Even chat's saying a woo. It's great. Also quite appropriate because we are going to be doing... The storyline we're doing today is when we started the woo thing.
Yes.
I think in my Discord I referred to them... these two characters as detectives. Hold on, let me see what it is. Detectives Bouncy Hair and Kissy Face.
Yes.
Which is funny considering at the end of last stream we found out that according to AO3, they are the most popular ship for the Paranormasight tag.
I also brought that up in the post, so hopefully all the shippers will show up.
If not, we'll make it happen.
Yes.
We'll summon them.
As another fun thing, I am in fact prepared for another speedrun of what happened previously on Paranormasight. If we're interested in that at all.
Yeah. Do we need to go over the trigger warnings again?
Yes, if you have the trigger warnings ready, go for it.
I will pull it up in a moment. Give me a second. Oh crap, I'm in photos. Hang on.
No, while you bring that up, I'll go ahead and do the read-through of what happened last time. This is a no periods read-through of what happened last time on Paranormasight. Okay, let's go. Last week we played as Yako Sakazaki, who's a student at a high school full of nerd delinquents, and our friend was found dead, but there's a super cute, spooky goth girl named Mio that Chloe ships with us, and she helps us use a Luigi board, and a helpful spirit is like, yo, it wasn't suicide, here's a curse echo. And the whole time we're like, should I kill people? But Mio is like, nah, fam, and the curse echo is like, do it! But instead, Mio fights off a curse echo that looks like a desk, but lied to me while we run away and face a creepy janitor and nasty substitute teacher who curse echoes us, and then we died. The end. Ooh woo.
Perfect.
That was the most aggressive ooh-woo I've ever heard.
Ooh! Oh, yeah!
That's like Alex Louise Armstrong. Just Alex Louise Armstrong being like, this ooh-woo has passed down strong generations. Ooh-woo.
Phenomenal. Oh my god.
We're off to a great start.
Oh, I got the trigger warnings up again.
Yes, go for it.
Okay,
so, per the last stream, general tags for Paranormasight going forward are violence, body horror, and jump scares. For tonight specifically, there is going to be a discussion and depiction of the occult, discussion and depiction of murder, more so the aftermath than the act of, and imagery of, not the act of, hanging. Also, as a continuation from the previous stream, there may be continued discussion, depiction of suicide, more so the immediate aftermath, not the act of, and potentially outdated discussion of mental health and prisoner reform programs.
boy.
Yeah. Oh, woo.
Oh, woo. We are in for a spicy evening. Oh, woo.
And if we get tired of doing the woos, I've been binge listening to analyses from Higurashi, so I have other cutesy anime sound effects to fall back on.
If we get tired of doing the woos, I'm warning chat right now, that is not a likelihood.
Yeah, well, the more likely likelihood is that the chat gets annoyed with all of the woos. Let's be real here.
It's true. But I think we've dithered on enough about woos. Let's go ahead and jump into Paranormasight.
And jump into the abyss
like
together.
Like a piece of wood.
Wee!
Who are you gonna call? Go, sir!
Alright. Kelsey, you ready to do your part for the Woo army? Because you're about to be the original.
I'm ready to do my part for the Woo army.
Alright, let's do it.
Yes. Oh, since probably this is going to be a lot of the detective and the sidekick, I'm actually going to leave narration and text boxes like this to Chloe.
Yeah, good call.
Okay. Crime Scene Investigation. CSI. Tetsuo Susumi. Tetsuo Susumi, Chief Inspector of the Metropolitan Police Department, 1st Investigative Division, is investigating the mysterious death of a fellow officer. He visits the scene of the incident, the former Yasuda Gardens, with his subordinate, Jun Ario.
Ooh, so former cop, eh? Wonder if it's going to be the detective that botched the kidnapping.
Maybe.
I was thinking it was probably Tetsuo, or I think, what's his name? Tsutsumi? Yeah, there we go. I was guessing that was him.
Hey, boss, forensics is all done. The crime scene is clean. The other officers have all gone home. It's just us now. The park should be able to open back up tomorrow like nothing ever happened.
I doubt it'll get many visitors after everything that's happened.
You'd be surprised. Lots of people love that kind of thing. I bet they'll be lining up to get in. Cult stuff is really popular right now. Did you not know that, boss?
Sounds stupid.
Well, it's not exactly rooted in science, but if ghosts really did exist, we could just ask them who the perp is.
Somehow I doubt it'd be that simple.
Oh, but you know, I've heard of that high school girls are really into this spirit board thing these days, oh woo.
Starting with the kissy face right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
They answered our call. They heard what the people wanted.
Supposedly you can call on spirits and talk to them by using a board with letters on it. Wouldn't that be something?
You can try it out yourself if you're so interested.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's give it a go sometime, boss.
What now? Stop messing around. You really think we're gonna solve this case by moving a coin across a scrap of paper? Wait, how does he know how a Luigi board works? He already knows. It's like, look, I tried it one time with my niece.
Clearly, he consulted Yahoo Answers, and that's how he knows. Except he thinks all the wrong spellings for a Ouija board are real.
Yeah.
Could be he thinks it's a weg board.
A weg board?
A weg board. Look, I tried this thing once with my niece, and then she tried to ask what boys I like, and we cut it off right there.
Sounds like you know all about it. Oh.
Okay. He's gonna be making this face a lot. Start. I can already tell.
Oh yeah. We gotta be open-minded. What if that's how police work is gonna be from now on?
Don't make me laugh. Listen up, Ario. You can't go blaming the death of your buddy on something like the occult. Are you trying to kiss me?
Oh, woo.
It's like he's making that face and it's slowly moving him in. It's like...
You gotta be more open-minded, Tetsuo. In the future, all cops are gonna be allies. Hopefully.
I don't care if it was ghosts of the occult or what. Whoever or whatever it was that did this. I'll get him, I promise you that.
Well, you got the right attitude, but we don't even know if this is a murder yet. Biases weaken our judgment. Get too fixated on one thing and you stop seeing everything else.
Aye, aye, boss. So, now that we've finished investigating the scene, let's review what we know.
Now? It's getting late. I figured we'd head straight home from here.
Come on, we've got to go over all the info we've gathered.
What face that Tetsuo was making.
And what better place to do that than here at the scene of the crime where we can soak up the atmosphere?
Soak up the atmosphere? The hell is there to soak up? You must be really into this occult stuff if you get off on being in a place like this.
Wait, you mean being somewhere like this doesn't get your blood pumping? No way!
No, don't turn this around on me. I'm not the weird one here. Fine. Let's get this over with.
Aye, aye, boss.
Look around.
Okay, so what is in the surroundings?
Oh, real quick. Well, I'll let Ario talk first.
The former Yasuda Gardens here in Yokohama Ichome were originally built as part of a daimyo's estate back in the Edo period. Oh, ooh. The park became city property a number of years ago and underwent extensive renovations. There's not a soul around at this time of night. Quite doesn't even begin to describe it.
By the way, Chad has brought up, okay, I see why AO3 ships them so hard.
Yes!
So, something that I learned, apparently you can look down. You don't just have to go right to left, you can look up and down with the camera.
Ooh. It doesn't have as much range, but yes, you can.
So there may be mockingbirds.
Yes, keep an eye out for those mockingbirds!
That's true. We finally are in a situation where we can look around. That'd be funny to find a mockingbird, like, up in a tree.
Yeah, go to the mockingbird tab on our menu.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, clues. Because the tab gives us hints.
Yeah.
Let's see, which would it be under?
It's not fit. The curse of the mockingbird. There it is.
It'd be under, oh, there it is. Okay.
Approach the net. A bottom shelf
surrounded by darkness. Jackpot. Late at night, on the way home. Look up at the first house. Whatever that means. Among the morning green, before hearing the history. In the bright garden, if you won the lottery.
Rich bird.
Wait until you feel like yourself again. Detectives and private eyes.
Ooh. Oh, that means the detectives are going to meet Rick Takai.
Oh, man. Rick Takai!
Rick Takai. He's like a bird because he's pretty
telephone
fly.
booth. Ooh. The excited detective.
I heard that, Chloe.
Waiting at the entrance. In a park where sparrows sing. That's so specific. Wait, okay. Waiting at the intersection.
Punisher.
Found Pink Punisher. A unique-looking playground. That's like the opening scene with Shogo and Yoko.
Yeah.
Yeah. These last two must be in Kinchibori Park at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since you guys are doing all the talking, I will scout for mockingbirds.
Cool.
Okay, thank you.
Well, there were a few that reference the garden, so I will give a quick look around.
Yes.
Doing a little zigzag.
This pond, they say it used to flow into the Sumida River. But the river became so polluted that they cut it off.
Apparently, there are photos you can find online of the Sumida River when it was at its most polluted, and it is really bad.
Ooh, here.
Like, it's a miracle that they managed to clean it as well as they did.
Also
kind of makes me think of Lake Erie. I've been doing a lot of research on Lake Erie lately for a comic project for a client. And, you know, there's one thing to read about the harmful algal blooms. And it's another thing to read about, like, back in the 60s, like, the lake was considered so dead that the Lorax put it in a line. In the Lorax, that was like, I hear things are just as bad up on Lake Erie. And it's like, oh, right, yeah.
It is kind of comforting knowing that that thing can actually be cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's possible.
Hope punk, baby!
This is where the victim was found. It's clean now. It almost feels like nothing happened here at all. But once an incident like this has come to pass, there's no going back. Oh, woo. Not that knowing that is any consolation.
Alright, I think we've looked at everything. Oh, we haven't looked at June.
June Ario. Oh wait, Ben, do you want to read this line? Because it's Tetsuo.
Oh, it is Tetsuo, okay. June Ario, a detective in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. First Investigative Division. His rank is sergeant. This is his first time leading the case. It's like he's graduated from rookie to newbie. He looks put together on the outside, but acts like a kid most of the time. Honestly, the force could use more people like him. Huh. Interesting take.
That's sweet. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
The case about Tsutsumi.
What could we ask about Tsutsumi?
I feel like we all were like, okay. Listen, do you really think it's bad I only use one soap?
Is it true that all cops are bath-averse?
So good.
But either way, I'm so glad you're back in the First Division, boss. I've always admired your work. You were like a god to me. You were the whole reason I became a detective in the first place.
Yeah, about that. People have been saying that ever since you first entered the academy, but...
Yes, that's because it's true. I couldn't believe you got transferred out of the first just as I was assigned to it. So getting to work a case like this now, just the two of us, is a dream come true.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
Just the two of us.
Happy as I am to hear that, well, how should I put it?
What is it?
Fanboying gets really annoying real quick. I mean, no, if that's true, I'm not sure you've been showing me the appropriate amount of respect.
But I do respect you. Don't tell me you're going senile, boss.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, when you run your mouth like that.
It's getting late. You must be sleepy.
Quit gaslighting me.
Gaslight. Gatekeep.
Don't worry.
Girl boss.
Girl boss. Don't worry, boss. I'll make sure we get out of here soon.
Yeah, I get it. That was fun.
Oh, there's more. Good.
There's more.
Okay.
But wait, there's more.
I've been wowed by your shrewd detective abilities all day today.
I'm sorry, before we go on, I have to repeat the chat.
I very nearly went, oh woo, the whole sentence.
Yeah. No.
So,
Well,
chat says, gas white, gatekeep, goo-woo boss.
Goo-woo boss. Perfect.
It's so good. Oh, really? Yeah. Funny. I've been wowed by you, too.
Ooh. Oh, the ship has sailed.
The ship is... I was about to say, like, when even I'm picking up on the ship this hard, it's blatant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been wowed by your shrewd detective abilities all day today.
Oh, it's the exact same text. Okay. But I guess we'll be coming back to it.
So we gotta talk about the case.
Yeah.
So, early in the morning yesterday, a staff member found the victim collapsed here in the park and called the police when they realized he was dead.
Wait a minute. Look at that face. Looks like water's coming out of the mouth.
It does.
He's also clutching his chest, though.
It's true. Okay. I noticed that. I'm like, that throws me.
Sorry, I got distracted because I just, in the background, I heard my dad going, "Oh my god!"
While there were no obvious external wounds, the fact that he was a police officer and the evidence of a struggle means it's likely that this was a murder. The Sumida office sent it over to us since it involves the death of an officer and we were tasked with the investigation. What we need to do is figure out what happened and whether there was foul play involved. I think that about sums things up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Got a little more.
There's more about the case and about the victim.
Shall we check the case first? Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry, too late.
The victim is Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division of the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau, 27 years old, single. He mostly dealt with cases involving juveniles and education. His rank was senior police officer.
So he worked with kids. Interesting.
I wonder if he worked with the juvenile delinquent school.
That's what I was
Wait.
thinking.
I got so excited I choked on my own spit.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, they were saying, $10 he had something to do with the Michio case.
Oh, I write in the same page. So I'm afraid to take said bet. You knew him well, didn't you? What was he like?
There we go. Yes, we were in the academy together. We still went out for drinks together every month or two. Oh, that's some Kuwabara-looking shit. He could be a little rowdy, but he was like a big brother to us all. He was kind and cared about his friends.
I'm just gonna say it. Would.
Look at his chest! He is giving Scott of Monster Prom vibes right now.
Look at his chest. You could take a nap on it.
He didn't need a bulletproof vest because he could deflect bullets with his chin.
I mean, the cleave be poppin' for sure. For better or worse, he wasn't the uptight type of cop. The man always showed empathy, and I heard he was popular with the locals for it.
I just realized he works with juveniles, and he literally dresses like a bully out of a, even has like the Leatherman jacket. He 100%.
Yeah.
Probably looks like a greaser.
He's like Steve Buscemi in that one skit. What up, fellow teens?
How do you do, fellow kids?
I quote that way too often.
So do I.
He treated each and every troubled kid he met with compassion. He had a great track record when it came to rehabilitation.
Sounds like we lost a good one.
Yes, we did. We truly did. Oh, woo.
Ooh.
I knew being a cop was dangerous. I knew something like this could happen, but...
It's never easy when it happens for real. I know the feeling.
He didn't seem to care much about climbing the ranks, but he was at the top of our class. Only problem was that he took on so much he had the most unfinished paperwork, too.
Aw.
I always felt we'd need an unusual guy like him to help us solve all our unusual cases.
Ooh.
Persons of interest updated.
Alright, I got this. Almost dropped my microphone. Hajime Yoshimi. Sex, male. Occupation, community safety officer. Curse echo, none. Hajime was a police officer with the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau and was primarily responsible for juvenile and education cases. He held the rank of head patrol officer and entered the force at the same time as Jun Ario. Hajime was found dead under mysterious circumstances at the former Yasuda Gardens early in the morning yesterday. Once a rebellious gang member himself, Yoshimi turned his life around and used his own experiences to connect with troubled youth as a police officer. While his appearance and demeanor suggested a man who was rough around the edges, he was a passionate, loyal, buff, and caring man at heart, looked up to as a big brother by his peers. Yoshimi achieved stellar results in his work with juvenile cases, but his consistently sloppy paperwork and less than formal attitude essentially doomed his career and had him writing formal apologies on the regular. He left behind a fiancée whom he had been dating since high school. Wait, so then he wasn't single?
Wait, you're right. They said he was single.
Did did they not know? Was it a secret? Was it a secret romance?
Ooh, secret romance!
Secret lovers.
Technically, they didn't say when he left her behind. Maybe they've been broken up a while.
Maybe. But wouldn't
Only way to know is to dig into the case.
I also loved it's like he had sloppy paperwork and had to write a lot of formal apologies. It's like no wonder he was behind on his paperwork.
Breaking his pencils with his buff arms.
Oh, he's pulling a Travis Willingham in one hand, crushing a mechanical pencil.
Exactly. Yep.
Don't worry. You're plenty unusual yourself.
Me? I was the most normal of my classmates!
I love that defensive pose. It's like, what?
I know, right?
Also, oh wait.
Besides, the real weirdo among us quit the academy a long time ago. Oh, whoa.
10 guesses who that was.
I'm gonna guess it's Richter Kai!
Like a bird, he'll get the word. He's Richter Kai.
There was one even weirder than you? Oh.
Yeah, everywhere he went, he had a theme song.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
The topics have expanded.
Should we just keep going about the victim?
Or about the case, or about the cause of death, or about Tsutsumi, or about the occult. So many topics.
We'll cover them all.
Do you remember when we were talking with Richter as Harue?
Yeah.
They gave us a lot of options, but the top option was always like the same thing. I think this is just gonna if we go to the case, it's just gonna cycle us back to this menu.
Why you picking my nose? Oh, woo.
You got a little something.
Hold on, I got it. Wait, let me lick with the pointer. There we go, getting it off your cheek. All right. So, we suggested sticking with victim, holding off on about the case? Okay.
Yeah, see if we can get that check mark. Hajime was quite the bad boy in high school, apparently. He ended up with the police a lot. He said the officer in charge was good to him, helped him get back on track. The reason he wanted to become a cop was to pay his kindness forward. Said it was the first time he ever took his studies seriously.
That's a good story. Love that kind of thing. Makes you want to have a drink in his honor.
Please don't make fun of my dead friend.
Hey, I said in his honor. You should aspire to become the kind of cop people miss when they die in the field.
You say that like it's a sure thing I'll die. Besides, if I end up biting it, I'm sure you'll be the one who misses me most, boss.
Nah.
Come on, don't be like that. You'll hurt morale.
Well, I guess how much I'll miss you depends on how this investigation goes.
I can already see it. Ario, no! Why'd you have to go and get yourself killed?
I have no idea what's going on in that head of yours.
Well, yeah, that'd be a sight to see. I can't wait.
You can't wait for your own death? Get it together, kid. Sheesh. You really are something.
Thank you. Oh, woo.
Still, come on.
Yeah.
What about
Also,
the victim's family?
Hajime was a bad boy.
Also, Hajime was a bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
What about the... We're giggly already. What about the victim's family?
Instantly.
What about the victim's family?
The Yoshimi family is from Kitasenju in Adachi City, but Hajime's parents died a long time ago. He lived there all alone, no siblings or anything. I went to his house a few times for drinks. I was surprised. It's this huge, old-looking place.
What if it's just Harue's house and he lives in a different wing and they just never ran into each other?
Well,
like that episode of Over the Garden Wall.
Yes, exactly.
thinking.
He's like, the whole time he's in there going like, I think I'm going slightly mad.
Like, the kind of place that seems super haunted.
And he lived there alone?
It looked like the home of an old noble family. It was hard to imagine him being such a delinquent and living in a house like that. Oh, woo.
There's that bias I was talking about. If he's from an old family, I'm sure things were complicated.
That's biased, too. He never talked about any of that, even when we were drunk, so I don't know much about it.
He didn't talk much when we got drunk. He just got handsy. Anyway.
Oh my.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah?
Hajime was engaged. He'd been seeing his fiancée ever since they were in school, over 10 years. They just started talking about getting married. What was her name again? He showed me a picture once. She was a beautiful woman.
That's so. How terrible for her. But she may know if there'd been something going on with him lately. We should speak to her.
Yeah, his fiancée may have been his only confidant. That's a fancy word, boss. I'm sure someone at the Sumida Police Department has already contacted her. I'll look into it tomorrow.
A crazy thought. Hold on.
Did you hurt her?
Again.
Just looking over some of the names. We haven't met a lot of adult women, have we?
Not a ton, no.
I can only think of 3 off the top of my head. One of whom was Haruo. Doesn't make sense. She's older than that. Wouldn't have been in high school with him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's the woman that was hanging out with the guy with the foot washing mansion, whose name we never got. But she's probably too young. I got the vibe she was a college student like him.
Yeah, yeah.
The only other person who comes to mind
Is Yoko?
I mean, she claimed that she was doing it because she had a dog she wanted to bring back. What if she was lying?
Oh my god. Could be.
Poor Shogo.
Find
He
out.
really was getting jerked around. Anyway.
Aw, man.
Although, to be fair, she was single at that point. Anyway. We'll find out.
We'll see. We'll see. They've been introducing some characters lately, so.
It's true.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
We're
completely off
introduced
base.
to Mio. Hey, boss. I looked into the case that Hajime was running.
Oh, great. That's the kind of stuff I want to know. What was Hajime working on the day he died?
Well, according to his report from the day before, he had 2 cases involving juveniles.
Uh-huh.
The first was the suicide of a high school girl who jumped off a building in Kamezawa last week.
You guys called it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
The girl's name was Michio Shiraishi. She was a second-year student at Komagata High School. And it seems as though Hajime had had contact with her even before this incident.
So she'd been troubled for some time.
That's the thing. About a month ago, he happened to see her walking around town. She looked upset, so he struck up a conversation with her. He was sure there was something bothering her, but she wouldn't tell him what.
Must have been trouble at home.
That's what he thought, too. It seems he visited her home and spoke to her parents, but... Oh... They said there was no problem, so there was nothing else he could do. And now she's dead.
Then it's possible he could have prevented her suicide then.
He must have been devastated. And that's why he was looking into this Michio Shiraishi again. He must have thought that something terrible had happened that drove her to end her life. But ultimately, he never reported the findings of his investigation.
I see. And you're thinking that it may have had something to do with his death. We'll have to find out what it is Hajime discovered.
Right, let's check with the Sumida Police Department about that tomorrow, too.
Oh, come on!
We're not done with this topic.
And what was the other case he was working?
This one is also related to a Komagata High student.
I'm betting it's that one delinquent that we saw with the teacher.
Maybe?
Yeah, Hitomi, maybe. Yep.
A troublemaker named Hitomi Okuda. She seems to be the leader of a group of kids who get up to no good.
Yes, no good.
Juvenile delinquency. Fun!
She was pretty bad for a while. Multiple charges of destruction of property, assault, and battery, you name it.
And just look at that hair, boss.
Hajime had been working with her for about 6 months, and she was finally starting to open up. Then, he met with the girl the day he died.
Well, every school's got its problems. But I'm sure he'd be worried about how she'd get on without him.
Right, just when she'd finally found an adult she could trust. She might act out without someone to help her get through this.
We'll have to make sure the Sumida Community Safety Bureau does their job. But... we can't rule out the possibility that meeting with this delinquent girl had something to do with his death. Then we'll have to interview her too.
Yes, you're right. Oh, woo. She may have been the last person to see him alive, after all. Oh, woo. I'll ask Sumida to introduce us tomorrow. Though, who knows if they'll actually let us talk with her.
That's what we hired you for. Lay a little boyish charm on them if they need convincing.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd prefer me over a scary-looking old man like you, boss. Oh, woo.
That part was so woo, I pictured him doing the little finger twist thing, too.
His hair.
Woo.
I just want to interrogate you a little bit, woo.
Powice Bwutawity, woo.
I could totally use some truth and stuff.
Oh my god.
Watch it. I'm still your superior. You ought to act like you respect me, at least.
Oh, I thought I was. Oh.
You were? Shit, is that how you... I'm gonna take that again. You were? Shit, is that... Whoa, okay, I can't talk today. You were? Shit, is that just how your generation speaks? You really are a new breed.
It's probably just me, actually.
Ah, well, don't think you can get away with that with other people.
So anyways, boss.
Were you even listening?
We've got quite a bit to look into tomorrow. First, the 2 Komagata High School cases that Hajime was handling. And we need to speak with his fiancée as well. I believe that's it for tomorrow. Files updated.
Oh shit. Crap. Sorry, I got the giggles really. Somebody else. Someone else has got to take this one. Okay, hang on.
I can do it if you got the giggles too bad.
Yes,
okay.
please.
Notes on Hajime Yoshimi. Case notes regarding the death of Hajime Yoshimi, officer with the Sumida Police. 1. Summary. Body found at former Yasuda Gardens. Estimated time of death, 2 days prior at approximately 11 a.m. Cause of death, acute heart failure, cause unknown. Signs of a struggle found at scene. Efforts to locate witnesses underway. Body discovered by groundskeeper. Currently investigating the fiancé of the deceased and 2 female students from Komagata High School that the deceased had contact with as persons of interest.
My giggles. Sorry, it was just
Yeah.
the way Ben read that line, like, you are? Shit! that I don't know why that got me so bad, but I'm like crying laughing.
Oh, man.
So we're going to have to clip just that tiny bit of just that
Yes.
line. Okay.
Okay, I'm good. Okay.
Cool.
Hey, we
Oh,
got the
thank
check
God.
mark.
We finally got a check mark.
Yay!
Yay. About the case. But, boss?
Yeah?
Is this case really important enough to assign to someone from the investigation division? I mean, a friend of mine died, so it's important to me, but...
It's all up to the higher-ups. I'm sure they got their reasons.
Boss, you know something, don't you?
It'll all become clear in time. Try not to worry about it too much.
Thinking about it. The only thing we know for sure is the identity of the victim. That means there must have been something special about him, right?
I mean, did you see his chest?
Maybe he knew something he wasn't supposed to. Some kind of secret or something. Isn't that right?
You're pretty sharp sometimes, you know that? If you've picked up on that, you should be able to put the rest together yourself. Stick on the case?
Yep. Well, it is our duty to get to the bottom of a suspicious death, especially one involving an officer.
Oh, I think that's done.
Aha!
What do we think?
Chloe, I'll leave the vote to you, Chloe.
I say cause of death.
Let's do it.
As for the cause of death, we won't know until the autopsy is done. A woo.
Chloe, you chose correctly. We went immediately into a woo.
Cause of death.
Yeah, we did. Cause of death, a woo. From what we've seen, though, it appeared to be some kind of acute heart failure. But since he had no record of chronic illness and had no visible wounds, it's possible that poison or drugs could have been involved.
Dying in the middle of the park like that. It certainly seems suspicious.
We found signs of a struggle at the scene, as well as footprints belonging to an unidentified individual. We've got people trying to identify those prints.
If we can find who they belong to, we might be able to figure this whole thing out.
Yes, wouldn't that be nice if that were the end of it? The only things Hajime had on him were his badge and his wallet in his pockets.
So we can rule out a mugging. Though there probably aren't many people who'd think to try mugging a cop as big as him.
I've also heard that Hajime got into a fair few fights in his younger days. He started judo once he became an officer and rose up the ranks quickly.
Sounds like the perp would have had to have been pretty strong to take on Hajime.
Okay, so that rules out the foot washing guy.
Does it?
Or maybe not.
Well,
I
no,
mean, it's a
like
giant-
Maybe not. It could have been a curse.
It's a giant. The foot washing thing is a giant foot. So.
yeah,
Yeah.
we don't actually know how the foot washing thing kills, like what the form of death comes as. Maybe it's just he kicks him in the nuts until he dies.
Who knows? It's based on sound.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
right.
Time of death was around 11 p.m. 2 days ago, outside of the park's operating hours, of course. His body was found early in the morning yesterday.
11 p.m. the day before yesterday. What was Hajime doing out here at that time in the first place?
That's the question, isn't it? The entrance to the park is closed after hours, but it's a small gate that'd be very easy for him to get through if he really wanted to. A woo. That would, of course, be breaking and entering, but what do you think, boss?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have
Could
any
be that
basis?
someone called him there.
I was about to say, do we have any basis for number 2?
Think
Not yet, I don't think.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine a cop like Hajime would trespass for no reason. And since it seems like someone else was here with him, could they have called him here?
Oh, that does seem likely.
They must have been talking about something pretty sensitive to come here in the middle of the night. So Hajime met someone here to discuss something in secret.
And then they got into a fight?
No, that wouldn't match the cause of death. There were no wounds on the body that would indicate a spontaneous scuffle. The perp must have planned something.
Then you think it was meditated. That would mean they called Hajime to the park with the intent to kill him?
Well, there is still the possibility that it was just some kind of accident. Maybe the perp tried to threaten Hajime and things went south from there. We should be able to get a clearer picture once we know exactly what killed him.
Right.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we cleared that too.
Oh.
Oh-ho.
Let's go back to Sutsumi.
Okay.
See if it changed. On the topic of family, what's yours like, boss? Oh, woo.
Are you single? Ooh.
The hell is wrong with you? Prying into my personal life all of a sudden?
It's just I've never heard you talk about them or anything. Oh, are you single?
Oh my god, I was kidding.
I like that he does the he makes this little hand motion when he says that. Are you single? Also, this is my jerking hand.
Also, this is my flex.
Are you single?
he drops the uwu voice and is suddenly hyper manly.
Goes from your woo voice. So, are you single? Shut it! That's none of your business.
Well, ever since I joined the force, I've been thinking. Oh, woo.
A dangerous pastime, I know.
The department really pressures young officers to get married. Oh, I wonder why that is. You don't say anything like that, though.
How should I know? I caved to the pressure myself and got married 20-some years ago.
Huh? So then...
Ugh, you're relentless. She took our daughter and left 4 years ago. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can't believe she'd give up a guy like you.
Chat said compulsory heteronormativity.
Yeah.
Thinking that.
Good job spelling that. I just looked at that word, I'm like, wow. I was never home much. Too focused on work. I'd come home late only to get called right back out again. Plus, being a cop is dangerous work. I don't blame her for getting fed up with it all.
How sad. Especially when you're out here putting your life on the line. Oh, is that why you transferred out of the first?
It was already too late by then. You better be careful, Ario.
You say that, but there's not much I can do, is there? That's the nature of our job. There aren't many who can really understand it, not unless they're involved with police work themselves or related to someone who is. Whoa. But wait, you have a daughter, boss?
You really think I want to talk about her after all that? Have some sense.
Come on, I promise I don't mean this the way it sounds, but how old is she?
You don't have to give in a compulsory hetero bullshit.
Normativity.
I tried.
You're just like, you don't have to give it a compulsory just kiss me.
Just went straight to I went to hetero bullshit.
Yep. You don't have to be on the straight and narrow.
If
You don't know when to quit, do you? At least try to not look so intrigued. She's a bit rough around the edges. I think most men are intimidated by her. Last I heard, she's living by herself and going to college. 20-something years ago. That's another possibility for Yoko. She could be around that age.
It's Yoko. Yeah, just
Yoko's same age as Shoko.
Wait a minute. But they said, let's see. Oh no, she already got a college degree, so it can't be her.
She's out. She's out.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember seeing something about college, and I thought maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Don't forget to read this line.
Yep.
Wow, a college student. Men love an educated lady.
Stop that! What kind of cop are you, making baseless assumptions like that? My daughter's dumb as rocks.
She's living on her own then, huh? You must worry about her.
Worry? I don't even know where she lives.
Oh, so she hasn't told you. Probably because she knows you'd follow her around everywhere.
I would not. I don't think.
Come on now, we both know that's not true.
Listen here.
You may look like a mean old man, but you sure have a soft side.
What? Is that supposed to be a compliment? I can't keep up with you. We're done talking about this.
Like romantic or not, I love their dynamic.
Yes. Oh, we can keep talking.
Yeah, let's keep poking the bear, why don't we?
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. If you got married 20 years ago, it must have been right around the Nejima murder.
Huh.
That's true.
You know your history. Yeah, that happened a year or two after our wedding.
You were the one who arrested the killer, weren't you? We studied that case in the academy. I was only in elementary school at the time, but I still remember people talking about some dangerous criminal getting arrested.
All that was just cracking the case, finding the guy. It was all just happenstance. I'd really rather not talk about it. It was a disturbing case. Ooh.
We got Tsuchumi on the Obu train!
He did the Owu?
We got him. Lock
I
it in,
can't
boys.
believe even he... How does this man have an Owu face?
Here.
I'm so delighted.
Okay.
I'm so delighted. Oh my god. Okay. Oh man.
Alright. Did it not make your skin crawl when you heard about it at the academy? Ooh.
It
not
did.
that
We
just-
were all terrified.
It's not just that he's making an Owu face. It's making the Owu face while talking about a grisly murder.
Also, like, look at his angry eyes, too. Like, this is such child
It's an
throwing a
aggressive
tantrum.
woo. Yeah. The most aggressive of woo.
Sounds about right, Woo. No one could believe that such a mild-mannered man would have committed such a terrible murder, Woo. We had overlooked one little thing. We may never have caught him at all.
I think I remember hearing there was only one charge brought against him in the end.
That's right. We didn't have the evidence. I knew there was no way such a meticulously planned crime could have been there first, but we may have struck Fumichika Nejima in a cell, but it was no victory. He always had the upper hand. And all the damage he did to everyone involved, especially the victim's classmates. It's already been 20 years, but... damn it. This is why I try not to think about it.
I'm sorry, boss.
Oh, he finished.
Oh,
Okay.
checked that off.
About
Now
the
we
occult.
talk about the occult. So all of this occult stuff, have you heard about it, boss? Oh, woo?
What are you talking about?
This rite of resurrection thing that everyone's talking about.
No, not you too! I've been hearing about that shit everywhere!
Oh, you have? That's surprising. Oh, woo.
Who cares what people are talking about? It's got nothing to do with our job.
But don't you think the occult stuff with this case feels, I don't know, real or somehow? The whole thing started right here in Honjo and Sumida City, so I thought that maybe...
Cut it out. Nothing good can come of getting involved with that rite of whatever or that record of fates. I'm sorry, the what?
Wait.
I think Record of Fates references something else.
Yeah,
Wait.
I don't think that's come up yet.
No, wait a minute. Go to the tab. Go to the files.
Did that come up?
We've heard. Did we hear about the Record of Fates?
Yes!
Oh, number 16.
Do you know?
An old manuscript from the Edo period, written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I don't know why I got so excited. He probably read the article that guy wrote, that Araishi wrote.
Fair. Still, good
Okay.
recall. I'd forgotten that.
Sorry, I got way too like. Oh my god, how does he know?
Sounds like you know all about it. Boss, are you secretly into the occult?
Stop that! Seriously! This isn't a joke. I can get why you'd be intrigued by something called a rite of resurrection after a buddy of yours died, but bringing the dead back to life, that's the stuff of fantasy. It's not real. So don't go hoping for miracles. Got it?
Woo? Well, boss, I think that about does it.
Right. Let's call it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh! What is that?
Hello? Huh? Boss? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're going senile. Oh, woo.
Just thought I'd drop in.
Damn it. It was that case all along.
Do not be fooled. Boss, what is it? Is there something over there? Me.
Ah!
Insert anime screen here.
Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory.
Those who deceive with falsehoods and untruths, hung up forever in eternal darkness. Kill them. Kill them. Those who spread lies. Kill them all.
Acquire the power of the Curse Stone, the Evergreen Beach. You can use it to kill those who intentionally tried to mislead you. Ooh, a killer
What?
lie detector.
Ooh.
Press the Use Curse button when someone lies to you.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
That's really cool, even if you never use it. Because the prompt will come up anytime someone lies.
Maybe?
That would be so cool.
So, you could totally just say, hey, I have a curse stone that's gonna freaking kill you if you lie to me.
I
Oh,
didn't
files
think the cops
updated.
would have a curse stone, and yet. And
Interesting
then the
that you-
Evergreen Beach turned out to get a curse stone.
Yeah. All right, I got this. The Evergreen Beach. Oh wait, we read this one. Should I reread it?
Well, we can, or we can just...
There should be parts at the bottom.
Yeah, there's new
Right.
stuff at the bottom. I was just looking at the other stuff. This is one of the ones where we're like, this tree never ages. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Oh, there we go. A cursed power kills by hanging one who tries to mislead the curse bearer with false statements. A resentful memory. He deceived us with his so-called right of resurrection. The man who tricked the people with his false dark arts swings from a rope. They thought the man had escaped the previous night, but oddly enough, he was found hanging in the garden of the daimyo's mansion that morning. The man, a local named Jinkichi. Oh, wait, shit, I lost my spot.
That's too far.
Yeah.
There we go. The man,
There
a
it
local
is.
named Jinkichi, was known for his kind temperament and skill in crafting netsuke clasps. While his life wasn't always easy, he was optimistic, the type to smile through whatever life threw at him. He was the kind of man who would take care of those who didn't have anyone else to rely on. The prosperity that the ukiyo-e boom brought must have been what fanned the flames of his greed. The old craftsman was found in a miserable state, as if sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he'd ended his own life, unable to bear the weight of his crime. But dead men tell no tales, and the people thought of him as a bad man even in death. He hung there for days, till his neck stretched horrifically, a visage of pain still etched on his face. It was clear that he must have struggled greatly as he died, his flesh marked with dark scars where the rope wrapped around his whole body. The beech tree's leaves do not fall, and neither did the man's body hanging from it, as the mansion's owner was not at home. Another unfortunate event. The people held their tongues, fearing divine punishment, but the rumors persisted nonetheless. Two things,
Scroll up
real
to the
quick.
body.
Real quick.
Mhm.
What'd that tongue do?
I know.
What'd that tongue do?
Okay, the other thing, real quick, can you go to the Whispering Canal?
Take that tongue and go to the Whispering Canal.
What was it's her dad!
Wait, what?
Toki left fishing with her father Jinkichi!
Hold on, double check the name of the Evergreen Beach.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Name sounded familiar.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, Chloe, are you good with names? Because we need to team up more. I am bad with names.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Okay, the only other ones we've played as, we've been...
I'm writing this down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see the name of Whispering Canal Ghost's mother, Coma, but I don't think that name has come up.
But we need to keep an eye out for it. Haunting Clappers was one of the other ones we did. Hold on. Is there a name here?
I think that one is in first person. Yeah, that one's in first person. That doesn't have a name. Oh, look at the Fool's Procession.
Fool's Procession. Thank you. I was trying to remember what the other one was. I'm too excited.
Hold on one second.
Omeo. That's the name from that one.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to mute to cough for a minute.
And that's the procession.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't gotten the mother's name yet, but you're right. That's the father's name. What if all of these died around the same time?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's dark.
Or they're all connected.
Yeah, I think they might be. I mean, I noticed this with the Haunting Clappers. Clap. But there's the thing here. Oh, right, her. It must be the work of that vixen who appeared suddenly and enchanted my lord, that witch. Those hauntingly cold eyes have my lord dancing in the palm of her hand. That feels like we're supposed to know who that is. I've been wondering when we're going to find that kind of information out. I bet it's tied to one of the others.
Don't know.
Also, the reference to the evening bell, I wonder if that's somehow tied to the Taiko of Suguru or anything like that.
We don't know anything yet about the apart from like the actual curse, or no, we don't know anything about that yet.
About what?
Oh, I couldn't remember what we had learned about the one-sided read, besides the actual legend.
The only thing we've seen with the
Not
one-sided
much.
read is that time Mio died, we think it looked like her leg and arm were missing on opposite sides of her body, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was half right at the time, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You could say that her,
and we
you
don't
could
know
say
much
her
about the foot washing machine either. Foot washing mansion.
foot washing machine. I like that
Yes,
better.
the foot washing machine.
You know.
The foot washing machine were the
foot
people
washing
inside the house that cleaned the foot.
Yes. I was gonna make a really bad pun because Ben mentioned that she's half right. I almost said you could say her story took a left turn.
Excellent. Well done. Very good. Very good.
Alright.
All right, back into it.
Cool.
Ugh! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar.
Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them.
Boss! Boss! Boss, what's the matter? Don't tell me you really went senile. Oh, woo.
Sorry. I just gave you mouth to mouth.
Just gonna make that joke. How dare you? You stole my bit. I saw it work in Pro Man. The movie doesn't exist yet, but I know it works.
Because this is set in the 80s, remember? Oh, woo.
I'm fine. Ario,
Yeah.
I have some bad news.
Oh no, your senility is kicking in, isn't it?
No, we've got a bit of trouble on our hands. Looks like we'll be working some overtime. We're not going home tonight.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Between the two cops, Ario was the one whose friend died. And Tetsuo even made it a point to say, don't go chasing the rite of resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
But Tetsuo's the one who got the stone instead. Also, holy shit, Tetsuo was built like a brick shit house.
He does look very.
Thumbnail.
He does look very broad in that thumbnail.
How
He
would
does, yeah.
He clearly can't be a good cop. He's too dummy thick.
It's like, you like chest cleavage? Let me just remove this tie. And there's just like a big old window in his shirt. This is not a tie, it's all chest hair.
He tries
I got
interrogating.
these broad pecs.
He tries interrogating the kids, and they're like, "We don't want to talk to you, you old cop." He's like, "Oh, hang on a second." Rips open shirt. All problems go away.
I know we already made a joke about it, but he can just do that Armstrong thing where he flexes and the entire shirt destroys itself.
Yes. As I suspect you're going to need some truth. Abba!
Be amazing. This is already game of the year.
Yeah.
It would get even better if all the cops were just secretly dummy thick and they ripped off their shirts.
Oh my god.
Alternate joke. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah.
Like,
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Ooh, woo.
but boss, you're always angry. I'm always cranky. There's a difference. I had a quick question, actually, I wanted to bring up on the stream because I'm curious. Going
Yes.
all
Okay.
the way back to Shogo, the first time we met these two cops,
Okay.
did we lie to them?
I don't think so.
We didn't lie, but we definitely... Because we were asking questions. We were the ones who were like, well, what happened? Like, why are the cops out so late at night?
Yes, that is true.
I wonder if there were...
Technically, they asked us what we were doing, and we didn't lie. We just did not tell the whole truth.
Yeah. Lying by omission toes the gray area between lying and truth-telling. Because, like, you're being honest, you're just not telling the whole truth.
Well, we also had some dialogue tree stuff there. What would have happened if we did lie? You think he would have just killed us outright, or...?
Possibly?
I'm wondering about that.
Yeah, the only way to find out is to get into that branching path and choose those particular options.
Yeah. All right, let's dive in. Get some more woo-ness.
All right.
Yes.
The Hunt for the Curse Bearers. Part 1.
Ooh.
Tetsuo Tsutsumi. Summary of previous events. Tsutsumi and Jun are sorting through the facts at the scene of Officer Hajime Yoshimi's mysterious death. Tsutsumi denies the existence of the rite of resurrection until the curse echo of the Evergreen Beach appears before them, promptly making him eat his words.
Shit. Proof of the supernatural. Well, I'll be.
Or to quote Ben from earlier, shit!
Yes.
I'm just taking a drink. Oh, you got me. That was revenge, wasn't it?
Me too, I'm sorry.
No, do not apologize. This is revenge.
Do you have the curse echo of the Whispering Canal? Because I nearly just drowned. Anyway.
Yeah, I am Yoko in the voiceover. So.
Oh, this is true.
Tetsuo Tsutsumi, 12 a.m. Former Yatsuda Gardens.
We're still here. Okay, so let me get this straight, boss. The rite of resurrection really exists.
Can this guy get anything straight? Anyway.
And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 mysteries of Hanjo.
Wouldn't you have loved to see him explain all this? It's like, okay, I know this is gonna sound crazy.
Yep. And the curse you have is from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area? Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. You're quick on the uptake.
You weren't your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth.
What is his silly self?
Slowly puts clown nose away.
I'm never silly!
The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe in any of that.
It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I've tried not to get too close.
You just being a sore loser, not used to admitting you were wrong?
Oh, shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Please, just listen.
You don't have to keep saying it, I'm listening.
We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk.
Hey, wait for me, boss!
Oh, the band's really kicking it tonight.
Yeah, they are. I guess
Just
we're heading to the Ryogoku Bridge.
Yep.
Oh
I need to find out what the song is
CrossFit
called, because
watching
it slaps. Good walking music, too.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
Ryogoku Bridge.
Sorry, I just wanted to double check one thing. You're telling the truth, right? This isn't a side effect of your senility?
It's the truth. Not like I can prove it, though. Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop. But this is an emergency. I need his help. I'll tell him.
Secret department?
There's a department of the occult! How much do you want to bet there's a department of the occult?
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
I think it's exactly what's being implied.
So
here's the thing. I lied about my name. It's not Tetsuo. I am Fox Mulder.
Oh my god, the biggest plot twist. It's all a crazy thing to promote a new X-Files series.
Ooh.
We can look around.
Yes.
We can look around.
Yes. Let's see if we can spot any more of those birds.
Them boys.
You could also click on Tsutsumi, which is interesting.
Ah, damn, I don't...
Can I? Just think.
If you go up to his face, yeah.
Yeah, it's just think.
Damn.
Which I'll do in a second.
okay.
But I just wanted to see if we could spot anything first. I'm not seeing anything.
Is that all? Is it
Okay.
as far down as it goes?
He's not stupid, but he sure can be slow sometimes. Though I think that positivity of his may come in handy at some point. Yeah, this is as far down as I can go. Just to crotch level.
He's stupid. I like that in a man. Poco. Rosso, my favorite.
I like that in
jiggly
my
movie.
Twinks. Just I like that in my Twinks.
Same thing. Okay. Let's...
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk. One last check.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is there
God
something?
dang.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret. No sharing it with anyone. He pulls out his phone and starts live streaming. In the 80s.
Yeah. Right. You can trust me not to. But, no. I just can't believe it. I heard rumors that you used to be a member of a secret division attached to the Security Bureau. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs.
Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Really had me worried for a while there.
Oh, this is incredible! That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff.
You serious?
But thinking about it, it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we'd need a special department to protect citizens from them.
You seem a bit too eager to believe all this. And hang on, I thought you joined up because of me?
Come on, boss, you only have one favorite food. You can like more than one thing.
Yeah, whatever. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so Paranormal Affairs operates in secret. Still not sure why they stuck me there. Those 4 years, I've worked nothing but cases involving the supernatural.
Files
Gotta
updated.
see this one.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Although officially called the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, Security Division, Special Security Unit, Paranormal Affairs Bureau, that is a long-ass title. It is more commonly referred to simply as Paranormal Affairs. Thank God. Only a handful of people know of its existence, even within the police force. As the name suggests, it specializes in the investigation and resolution of cases involving paranormal phenomena. I was fighting the phenomena. That's Setsumi. Okay. Since the existence of paranormal phenomena is not public knowledge, nor is it readily believed by the general population, the Bureau's activities are conducted in the utmost secrecy. Currently, there are only 5 members, including the chief. The Bureau has a network of psychic contacts across the country who assist with their cases, including Mio Kurusuzu. Hey, that's me. The Bureau undertakes investigations into any suspicious stories that cross their desk, though the vast majority turn out to be hoaxes.
Due to the sheer volume of cases, close-lipped, experienced detectives without paranormal abilities of their own, such as Tetsuo Tsutsumi, are sometimes assigned to investigate. He don't believe in no ghosts. The current chief of paranormal affairs is a man called Koiryu Nakagoshi. He was born to a family of psychics who have been involved in keeping the world safe from paranormal phenomena for generations, and has served as Miyokuro Suzu's mentor since discovering her. Koiru is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person, and he is rarely seen in the office. It is said that this is because he has often been the target of curses. Oh? However, some theorize that it is in fact because Koiru is not actually of flesh and blood at all. His seat in his office is usually occupied by a Nue, a legendary creature found in Japanese folklore. I'm sorry, what? There's just a... We'll come back to that later. The Nue resembles an ordinary white thrush's... sorry, hang on. That threw me off so bad. The Nue resembles an ordinary white thrush and acts as Koiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird.
Perfect. This game and its birds.
This is just this stream is just where I laugh at everything.
Yeah.
The term Nakagoshi case serves as a code name used to refer to cases under investigation by paranormal affairs. Wait!
Yeah,
Wait,
I think we're
Richter
making
had
the same connection. I'll go there in a
Richter
second.
had a parakeet. Richter
Yeah.
had a parakeet.
No, he had a white bird.
Yeah.
But didn't they say it was a
He does have a
parakeet?
white bird.
Maybe. We'll go take a look in a second. First, I need to make the joke. My wife left me because I had a paranormal affair. Anyway, I think I need... Oh, wait, is it persons of interest that would have that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, why does it keep showing
has
up
an
like that?
albino bird.
Albino parakeet
Albino
Ernestine.
parakeet Ernestine.
Okay, so a parakeet is not the same as a thrush.
It is not, but there's another thing here. Where is the name of his thing?
That was the Azure Heron.
But the symbol
something
wasn't...
like
yeah. Oh. Azure Heron listed here?
It should be.
There it is.
Yeah, Azure Heron.
White parrot.
Keeps a white parrot as a pet.
Yeah,
Parakeet.
okay. Well,
So
there's
basically-
definitely a bird theme.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
all of the
definitely
police
bird.
keep reporting to birds.
Yep.
This really is paranormal Hatoful boyfriend.
It is.
Persons of interest updated. Oh, got some news on Jun Ario and Tetsuo Tsutsumi. Do you guys want to read this since they're your characters?
I'll read Jonario. Sex
woo.
male. Occupation detective. Kurseko none. The fresh-faced police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midoricho Park. Jun is a young detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, 1st Investigative Division with the rank of sergeant. Jun encountered a Kurseko while investigating the mysterious death of his colleague Hajime Yoshimi in the former Yasuda Gardens with Tetsuo Tsutsumi. When Tetsuo explained to him that the supernatural is real, he accepted this fact without a moment's hesitation and vowed to help his partner to solve the case. Born to a relatively well-off household, Jun developed a healthy sense of self-esteem and an optimistic outlook on life. Although watching action movies and detective series as a child instilled in him a desire to help those in need, it was the sight of Tetsuo Tsutsumi, who was in charge of investigating a case Jun was involved with as a student, that truly inspired him to become a police officer. While Jun still maintains a strong respect for Tetsuo, he also gets much enjoyment out of making casual cracks to get a rise out of the veteran officer. As an adult, Jun continues to hold on to the faint hope that the world is as he pictured it in his youth, a thrilling place in which superhuman heroes do battle against secret evil organizations. He attended the police academy with Richter Kai, who is now a private investigator. The two initially became friendly when Jun found Richter holed up alone in the reference room scouring over old crime data and invited him to go bowling, a popular pastime during this era.
Well, I don't know why that's so
them.
great. I love that.
I'm taken by the fact that he flat out, it's like love at first sight with him and Tsutsumi.
Yep.
Well, here's what bothers me. In charge of investigating a case June was involved in as a student. The only case he mentioned when he was a student was the one with Nejima. Well,
no, because June was in elementary school when that happened.
A student. They don't say what class he was in. They said he's wanted to be a police officer for a long time.
Well, they were probably covering it in the news. So he probably saw Tsutsumi in the field. Or he saw, like, the news reports after Haruhi reported the missing hand. And he was just like, wow, I want to be just like him.
Maybe, but it implies that June was involved in the case.
That's why I'm thinking maybe June as a student at the academy?
Yeah, I think it's meant to imply that he was...
Well, that's what truly inspired him to become a police officer, so he had to be pre-academy.
Honestly, that entire sentence is just confusingly worded.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's probably as a kid, he saw Tsutsumi in the news, and then as an adult in the academy, they studied the case as like, hey, here's a case study of this crazy thing that happened, and that's why it got confusing.
Okay.
Anyway.
Alright. Tetsuo Tsutsumi. Sex, male. Occupation, chief inspector. Kursako, the Evergreen Beach. The gruff police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midoricho Park. Tetsuo is a veteran detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, 1st Investigative Division. He was possessed by the Evergreen Beach Kursako while investigating the former Yasuda Gardens. Previously a member of the secret Paranormal Affairs Bureau within the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, Security Division, he makes use of this experience to investigate the ongoing large-scale curse incident with his partner, Jun Ario. Rather than sitting behind a desk, Chief Inspector Tsutsumi always worked in the field as he moved his way up the police force. Behind his stern face lies a compassionate man ever prepared to help his fellow officers. That same attentiveness to his work and colleagues, however, cost Tetsuo his marriage several years ago. Tetsuo has a penchant for candies and desserts, which he tries but fails to conceal from other officers at the risk of appearing soft. He delights in buying local sweets wherever he is sent to investigate a case, and would often volunteer to be dispatched to distant locations to acquire them while he was with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. He is also surprisingly knowledgeable about current trends, a trait he puts down to investigation-related research, but which is actually spurred by his wish to have something to discuss with his daughter. Wow, that entire last paragraph was adorable.
Oh, that last bit just...
I know! Also, I want to point out that Yako's family runs a pastry shop, or a candy shop.
Oh my god.
So there's going to be a thing there.
Oh,
that is great.
Why do I immediately want to draw a comic where he goes in to buy sweets and Yako and Mio are behind the counter necking?
Gee, I wonder why!
I could come back later. Alright, what we got?
Just taking a look. Whoop! Oh! Hello! Oh, hello, friend!
There's a figure! Hello! Oh my god!
Do I keep talking? Do I ignore the figure?
No. Look at the shadowy figure. Look at the shadowy figure. Click on the shadowy figure.
Should I click on the shadowy figure?
Yes!
I don't know, Chloe, what do you think?
Click it!
Yes! He's back there!
Oh,
what
no.
is that?
He's just standing there. Menacingly!
Wait a minute. He's covered in shadows, despite the fact that he's right underneath a lamp. Okay.
I don't
What
like
the
it.
hell?
Huh? Someone's watching us. Doesn't seem like they're gonna run. Let's just keep an eye on him for now. Okay.
Okay. So, do you have it?
Wait, what are we talking about? Have what?
Spirit sense, of course! Are you what they call spiritually gifted?
Nope. I've never felt anything at all in my entire life. Chat just said, the condom? Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. 1 beer and I'm down for the count.
Okay, now you
Oh,
call
shit!
that.
Yeah, he's making the same jokes as Yoko!
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, dude. If Yoko is your daughter, I have bad news, my dude.
Well, it depends on the timeline.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute.
Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they can handle?
Nope, that's just me. Thought it'd help get the point across. Oh, that really sets... that really kind of points to it.
Yeah. Oh. Huh. Oh, woo.
Sorry. Seems like I keep disappointing you.
No, it's not your fault, boss. Oh, woo.
At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on.
No. So there's me? Oh, say it isn't so.
Of course you are interested. Well, you never know. You may have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines. I say work, but she wasn't paid because it was supposedly part of her training. Oh, she's an unpaid intern!
Oh.
Oh, no.
Detective Satsumi, I'd like my paycheck, please.
Yikes! It seems like it'd be in violation of Article 69 of the Labor Standards Act. Oh,
Nice. Article 69. That goes nicely with
the Labor Standards Act.
that goes nicely with chat saying, at the risk of disappointing you again, I don't have a lot of stamina.
Stamina.
Also, I'm so sorry. If you heard a loud thump, that was me knocking the shit out of my microphone.
Wondered what that was.
I am so sorry.
You hear that, chat?
No, I'm just laughing at this look with him with the uwu face and the looking away, grabbing the glasses. Like, if you crop this differently and gave it a corny title, this is a romance slash. This is absolutely a romance cover.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It could
Yeah.
be. Somebody used this as their thumbnail for their AO3 fic.
Oh, really?
I'm betting. I am betting
Yeah,
somebody
you're
did.
probably right. Wow, you really know the law. No comment.
Coldfield has workers' rights issues, huh? I believe in the power of unions, boss. So what do we do now? Other than organize for our whites, oh woo. Come on. We've got this rite of resurrection and the curse echoes of the 7 mysteries of Hanyo. Oh woo.
The curses being spread out around the city is, a bit of an emergency.
Isn't it's that bad? Ooh?
I'll put it this way. It's like handing out guns all over town.
Jeez, that's real bad.
America!
It is. So we need to find the source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Usually that'd be a job for Paranormal Affairs, but I talked to them on our way here. The main team is tied up till tomorrow night. So they told me to deal with it myself. Said it'd be fine since I have some experience. That seems horribly irresponsible.
This is what we need to organize for our rights, boss. Because they shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be short-thrifting us like this. Oh, woo.
Chat also says they're not
Donkulus.
organizing for their rights, R-I-G-H-T-S. They're organizing for their rights, R-I-T-E-S.
Yeah, good puns, chat. Good puns.
Yes.
Good puns. Good puns. Huh? What? Then that overtime you mentioned means...
Yep. You're gonna help me, partner.
Alright, let's do this!
You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working a case you know nothing about?
You said this was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss.
You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around.
Why, thank you.
It's begun, at last.
It has.
The slow burn is picking up.
Yeah, I just realized, if that's Shogo, and we try to leave without doing anything.
Maybe we should think.
Nope, same.
Oh, nope. Well. Oh.
So what exactly do we do?
If these curses are connected to the 7 mysteries, then the people who have the others should all be here in town.
Right, if there's 7 of them, that means there are 6 more out there. Oh, woo.
And we have to stop them all before they kill anyone with their curses. If we can, we should find and collect all the curse stones.
But boss, from what you said earlier, killing a curse bearer gets you closer to completing the rite of resurrection. Won't your life be in danger if they find out you're a curse bearer? Oh, woo.
Pretty much. Ooh.
We can't let that happen! Should you even be out here right now?
Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with Ryogoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems. Well, if nothing else, maybe word'll spread that the cops are on the lookout and people will behave.
That's putting a lot of trust in whoever these other people are.
But it's possible that other curse bearers with the same idea will come here. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious.
That means someone who may have the power of a curse. Understood. In that case, why don't I ask that guy who's been watching us this whole time?
Oh, slick, he caught it too. Oh, you noticed him too? Well, good luck. I'll be far over here.
Hey, you there! Sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm with the police.
Stop resisting!
Wanna interrogate you, woo-woo?
I just have some questions, oh woo.
Ooh!
Oh.
Thanks for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yotaro Namigaki. That's your name, correct?
Yes, I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective? Did something happen? Oh, right. Lots of things have been happening around here. Like people dying.
Just to be safe.
Immediately going, nope.
Yep. Yeah, better save, just in case.
What's my oldest save?
Dead silence on Ben's and just hold on real quick.
I'm just gonna...
Concentration.
Guys, I'll
Yeah,
be
go.
just right back in a second. Hold on, I need to... There we go.
Yep.
Like...
Before we talk to this guy,
So, what to make of this guy? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
can we look around?
Yes.
For the birds. For the birds.
Hold on, we gotta look for some boards.
We gotta look for some boys, boss.
Nope.
I think it's the same... Yeah, this is the limit of where we can look.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
If this were a normal case, I'd be fine letting him take the reins. But curses are involved here. I should take over. We can also just... The man identifies himself as Yutaro Namigaki, a 21-year-old college student. He was watching us so calmly. We need to be careful with this guy. So the woman that was with him was my other guess for his daughter, but we'll see.
Oh?
Just because she's one of the only women we've met, and she's around the right age.
Doesn't have a case file yet.
We don't have a case file yet, no. So, what is it you were doing here?
Must be the incident at the former Yasuda Gardens. The dead policeman. I can't imagine a detective would come all the way out here otherwise.
Huh?
Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach?
Ooh. How we want to play this. Well, Ben, you're Tsutsumi.
Oh, all right.
How would
I'm
you
inclined.
play this?
I'm inclined to go with the question. Also, I think that makes sense. Like, give him a little, see if he'll give me some.
Yeah.
It's what I tried with. No, okay. One of the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, right? Why do you ask?
I was just looking for it. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it.
Oh. Nope, sorry.
Really? How strange. Detectives, you have the curse stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You! How did you know?
Note to self. Play poker with Ario. Ario, you idiot. Woo.
You sussy baka!
Well, that was much easier than expected. Oh crap, sorry. It was simple inference. I figured you wouldn't take the curse if you were just in the gardens. It would have taken the curse.
If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself.
I have no intentions of hiding anything. I planned to tell you from the start. Look. This is my curse stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion.
That's right. But are you sure about this?
I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer, not without talking to them first.
A curse.
You're
on
the same,
first
aren't you,
date.
detectives?
Oh, you in the first playthrough, you were like, I don't kill and curse on the first date. I was trying to do a callback. And then phlegm got in my throat.
You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person. Let's speak as equals, shall we?
He's lying.
You wouldn't use it on a normal person. Immediately presents option. That's diabolical game.
He doesn't consider us equals. I'm inclined to not use the curse. Because he can't actually hurt me because I turned off the voice.
True.
That's true. Boss?
Sure, we'd rather solve this amicably too. See, this is why I really was excited when I found out about the how the curse works. As a detective, there's a really good use for it without killing.
Yeah, true.
But before we talk, there's something I should tell you. This is my curse stone, the Evergreen Beach, just like you thought.
What? What? Boss, why would you kill him?
As for how the curse works,
Boss, are you having another senior moment? If you tell him that...
It hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me. So if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. I don't have to use it to tell. Understand?
Whoa, really? That's super useful. I see. Understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective.
Now then, let's talk.
Damn. Seems I've lost the upper hand. No point for petty tricks then, I'll be honest with you.
He's lying again.
He wants you to kill him.
So far, so good. So it's actually pretty discerning about misleading.
There's someone I want to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs.
Can't help you.
Please, all you'd have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are.
Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go.
Please, if you help me, I'll let you two go as well.
Alright, was that a threat?
Basically,
Yeah,
except
kind
he's
of.
also lying. He's not going to let us go.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I turned off the
Oh.
voice volume, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
But you might kill, Ario. Because I don't
May-
think Ario has his sound off.
Interesting theory.
Yo, I need you to put your earpods in.
Earpods aren't a thing in the 80s, so I need you to put on your Walkmans.
Kid,
Yeah.
here's my phone. Go in the corner for a bit. Is that a threat?
No. It's your final warning.
Thinking, Ben.
I am thinking. I just saved. Let's play with fire. Ugh.
My curse, the foot washing mansion. Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful? It didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both of your soul dregs anyway. Wait! Namagaki! The foot washing mansion is a powerful curse and so simple to activate. It is ready whenever I need it. There is no escape from the voice of my feet!
Can we just
I'm sorry,
appreciate
voice
that
of-
line before I murder this man?
The voice
know,
of
I-
my feet?
The voice of my feet, so he was a tap dancer.
Yeah, I'm killing him now. We're good with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Cool.
Wait.
Too late.
Oh, it didn't work.
I hit it. We'll find out what happens. Ario, get out of here. Hurry. I'll find you later.
What? Oh, okay. Too late. Hear the voice of my curse echo.
The voice of his curse echo?
Why isn't my curse echo working? Impossible. This has never happened.
What's happening? I don't hear anything. Ario, now! Grab him!
Right.
I guess I tried to use the curse too late.
You used it. You used it even though he was telling the truth. He had a curse echo and he was gonna kill you. That was him telling you, I will kill you if you don't do this.
It doesn't... That's important to know. It doesn't warn me when someone's lying to me. It just the curse won't work if it's the truth.
Right. So
Yep.
in theory, you could spam use curse all you want to test if people are lying.
Oh, Interesting. Well, if I use it, they die. But
Right.
Yeah. They die if they're lying to you. Yeah.
yeah.
So, there is that. Namagaki, get down!
God damn it!
Boss, here, his curse stone.
This is exciting. This is the first time we've gotten a curse stone from someone who's alive. Good work. Give it to me.
Stone acquired, the foot washing mansion.
Damn it! Why?
What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up?
I haven't even touched you. You can't consider that assault of a police officer.
Let him go. All we need is the stone.
Ugh, how could this happen? My right of resurrection.
Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd be better off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Now get out of here.
Damn it.
Whew, that was a close one, huh, boss? Oh, woo. We'd probably be dead if he had activated his curse. Oh, whew.
Yeah, I'm not sure what, but something stopped the curse from... Ugh.
Boss, are you okay? Does having another curse stone hurt?
Yeah. The curse from this one is flowing into me too.
Oh, no.
I saw what activates the curse of the foot washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. Ah, I see. I always thought this one was one of the stranger of the 7 mysteries. Now I know why. This sure is something.
What did you see?
Let's save that for later. Oh, come on! All you need...
It'll probably pop up in files updated.
I know. All you need to know is now that it's a particularly powerful curse, we're lucky we took it from him quickly.
Phew.
There we go. Files updated.
There it is.
All right, we gotta pay attention to names here. Enduring superstition, we know this occurred in the dead of night at a residence in Mikasacho. Foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Giant foot appears, Monty Python style, smashes through the ceiling.
Whoosh. I love that it's Monty Python style because that's accurate.
I also love that
washed the foot. It returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken with its ambidextrous toes. Man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him, and then the foot stops appearing. Cursed power kills by crushing one who hears the command wash.
Wow, that is dirt simple.
Just imagining like you're talking to someone and someone just blurts out wash. What are you talking about? All right, a resentful memory. She was an accomplished onmyoji. Alas, she did not use her talents for the good of the world or the people, but for her own selfish pursuit of beauty. After a fierce battle, the woman dragged herself through the streets. It was like something had gnawed away at her body. Will I die? I've already obtained what I needed, as long as I have this. Suddenly, a terrible realization dawned on her. Her legs wouldn't move. She fell to the ground. What was happening? Surprised, she looked down. Her foot, once so beautiful and delicate, had grown ulcerated and rotten. He got her. She was on the verge of death and covered in filth to boot. Crawling to a nearby house, her breath caught in her throat. The curious residents opened up, but recoiled from what they saw. My foot is so filthy. Someone, please, quickly. The woman expired while mumbling something unintelligible, and so ended the life of a woman consumed by evil.
I'm wondering if this is the woman referenced in the Haunted Clappers clap thing.
The evil woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it doesn't actually wash. It sounds like it curses somebody with a disease.
Right,
Well,
because
it
her dying
says
wish,
it crushes them.
Her dying wish was she wanted someone to try and save her. And it was too late.
Or she at least wanted her feet to be clean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really know yet. All we know, she had legs for days.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
But in the end, she didn't have any legs to stand on.
Yuck, yuck.
Yuck, yuck.
That was an excellent response. Just want to take a quick look here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here. Vixen appeared selling an enchantment. My lord, that witch. Innocent people that I lure under her orders. Yeah, I think maybe it's the same person.
Yeah. So
We're talking about.
So
this
fake.
whoever this guy was,
Mm-hmm.
he might have been a victim of this, because they said that she was basically a sorceress,
Yes.
and it sounds like this guy was a victim of her.
Wait, did it say that she was a sorceress?
Yes, it said she was an
Ben,
Onmyoji,
go
which is
back.
a...
Yeah.
Yeah. It identified her as an Onmyoji, which we learned in another
Okay.
thing is a type of sorcerer.
Okay.
Theory, drunk old narrator is a sorcerer. That's interesting, chat.
Thinking he's some kind of a sorcerer. I don't know what.
Well, we also
but-
don't even... Here's the thing. They used male pronouns on him, but they made it clear that the gender is questionable and there's the mask. So maybe.
Yeah.
Before we do anything else,
Yeah.
I just had a thought.
Mhm.
I can't,
Yeah.
because I can't believe I forgot this. I was in the bathroom and I was thinking
Yeah.
about the "Don't worry, she's all right now" clip.
Yeah.
Go to the one-sided read. Look
Which
at the
part?
woman's name. Look at the woman's name.
Okama?
Go
Wait.
back to the
Okoma. Where is that?
Go to the go to the Whispering Canal.
Coma.
Oh shit. That's why that guy couldn't. That's why that woman refused him, because she was married. He killed a married
Oh.
woman.
Yeah, it seems unlikely that she... I wonder why it would say coma and okama in different things. But it seems like it should be the same person, so I'm not doubting that. It's just weird.
Nickname.
Maybe?
Sorry, I don't think the microphone picked that up, but my shoulder just popped.
Oh, wow.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, okay,
Oh.
good, because it was quite loud. Well, that makes one stone. Where do we go now?
We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries while it's still dark out.
You mean we have to do that all over again?
I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people will do crazy things to bring back someone they love. It seems that the hatred the cursed stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill.
Really? Then what about you, boss?
I'm fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. That's why they loved me in paranormal affairs.
So you are spiritually gifted after all. All right, let's head to the next place.
Yeah.
So there's
Um,
already a bit of a timeline divergence with the fact that we took Foot Washing Mansion.
Right.
I think that was going to happen regardless. It's just whether or not we killed him to get it. Because, like, I don't think there's a situation where we didn't either get it from him or die.
Right.
In Shogo's timeline, Shogo he did not deal with Yutaro until after he talked to the cops. So either they did not
True.
find Yutaro before Shogo.
Yeah, a lot of the timeline with Shogo doesn't quite make sense. Like,
Shogo finds the cops somewhere between meeting Richter Kai and encountering Haruo.
okay,
Hold on, that microphone didn't pick that up. Richter Kai!
there we go. So one important thing to think about, everything that happened in Shogo's timeline pretty much at that divergent point
Yeah.
didn't happen. Like, if you think about it, we know that at least it's not the same as with Yako, because Yako would have interacted with him when she left the school.
Right.
And instead she interacted with somebody else. So I think we're on the timeline where Shogo is dead in the morning. But Yoko survives.
Possibly. Could be.
That's my current theory.
I wonder where that puts Harue's timeline.
Ooh, good question.
Where would she have...
And the interesting thing too is we're still stuck at a dead end with Yako.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The implication with Yako is that we were stuck because that other guy still had his curse echo stone. So Tetsuo...
It could be that we need to encounter him and take his stone.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. So question.
Yeah.
Normally we manage to go all the way through one of these in a session, but it is after 10 o'clock. How are my streamers feeling?
Tired.
I unfortunately, I would love, as much as I would love to keep going, I should probably get ready for the workday tomorrow.
Fair. So
Yeah,
we
same.
will pick it up from here next week. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. As a reminder, we are still raising funds for the Trevor Project, an organization whose ultimate goal is to end suicide among LGBTQIA youth. If you are able to donate, please consider doing so in the link below the video. Kelsey, where can people find you on the internet?
Oh, man, people can find me on the internet at KelciDCrawford.com. That's KelCid Crawford.com. All of my webcomics and YouTube videos and everything else is there, including links to my new webcomic, The Legend of Jamie Roberts. It's the story of a genderqueer pirate and their two best friends treasure hunting in a land full of dragons, and why that's a bad idea. So again, you can find me at KelciDCrawford.com.
And Chloe, where can people find you?
You can find me haunting, wink wink, the following websites. I am on Blue Sky at Cocomomo, just Cocomomo. I am on Instagram and Pillowfort at cocomomoart, and I am on Tumblr at Purple Paws.
And you can find me at BWHComics.com. I'm also at BWHComics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You can also find my weeb comic, Cospain, a weeb comic about cosplay and convention craziness, over at cospaincomic.com. So, that's going to wrap things up for us this week. Thank you very much for joining us, and until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.
Come back for the next part of the Awu Army. You are awesome. Awu.
Sounds like to solve this mystery, we're gonna need a ghost of a chance. Sunglasses.
Yeah! Thank you. I spent so much time trying to come up with a CSI Miami joke. So much time.
Thinking of it, literally nothing else has mattered to me in this stream. I'm like, when can I work in a CSI joke?
I appreciate that you came up with one. Every time Tetsuo went to take off his glasses, I'm like, crap, please, something come to me.
Well, I had a couple lined up. There was the guy in the park, and I was like, he died of acute heart failure, and Tetsuo was probably like, wow, what a heart-stopping finale.
Yeah.
The microphone did not pick that up, but I went, yeah!
I don't think it picked up mine either.
Tell you what, I'll do it because my mic's set to pick it up on the stream. Yeah!
There we go.
Yep.
Amazing.
All right, good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, good night, everybody.